Hi, this is Waylon with Legend Calls, and today I am going to give you a quick tutorial on how to effectively use our LXP Smoke and our LXP Fire predator call. So first of all, our LXP Smoke is our long to mid-range coyote call. Has a little bit thicker mylar. They both have the user-friendly, nice mouth design, which kind of helps slide your mouth back a little easier when you're using the call and creating all different pitches with it. It works really slick and it projects sound. Our barrel design on this really projects the sound loud and kind of just spreads it out, honestly, like a shotgun spread. It works really good. Our LXP Fire, on the other hand, is a little shorter. It's a little shorter range. I mean, it's mid to short range. It has a little thinner reed. It's more of your cottontail distress, juvenile coyote yips and howls, little higher pitch call. You can get some mouse squeaks out of this too. Your LXP Smoke is more of your long range, mid range, and it's more of a mature coyote howl, yips you can get out of it, and you can get the jackrabbit, a really good jackrabbit sound out of this. So I'm going to dive right in with the LXP Smoke, and to get the jackrabbit sound, you're going to have your mouth all the way in. I always use my teeth a little bit to pinch down on the call to get different tones. Sounds a little something like this. A jackrabbit in distress, I mean, I don't know if there's a right or wrong way. It's a dying jackrabbit kind of. I mean, you just kind of, it's going to intrigue the coyotes is what it's going to do. They're going to think something is not doing well and it's easy food for them, so they come running. Now with this LXP Smoke, you can do, like I said, you can do mature coyotes, yips, and howls. That sounds something like this. Again, lots of practice. But essentially what I'm doing is I'm going about halfway and giving it little barks. So I'm just giving it a little stroke back. So I'm sliding my teeth and my lips back just a little bit every time to give it the bark. And then when I do the howl, I have my tooth on here. I always use my tooth to kind of really push it down tight. When I do the howl, I'll slide it back all the way to the tip every single time when I do that. And it's kind of like this. And I'll hold it just right at the end until I feel like I want to let off. Again, that's the LXP Smoke. It's actually really user friendly, and it takes a ton of practice. And again, I like to play scenarios when I'm out hunting. I like to imagine I like to think I know where the vicinity they're in, and I like to play out a scenario. So I might do a jackrabbit in distress for a while, and if that doesn't work, I might give out some coyotes, yips, and howls, and do a jackrabbit sound in the midst of all that. And what that kind of duplicates is maybe a jackrabbit getting attacked by coyotes, or some coyotes already found it, and they're kind of a jealous creature. So the one that you're hunting actually will come into the scenario you're playing. It might make them feel a little more comfortable, might be a little more realistic. And that's going to sound something like this. Kind of trying to duplicate both animals, the coyote and the jackrabbit. Trying to play a little scenario, I guess, in my mind, and that's been very effective for me. It's worked really good. Again, it's lots of practice, and it's not that hard. You'll get the hang of it pretty easy. Again, now here is the LXP Fire. Kind of the same thing I just did with that. I'll play the scenarios, I'll do the same thing, but this is more your cottontail, juvenile coyote, and maybe you want to do cottontail in distress with this, and do your mature coyote yips and howls, where you can keep swapping back and forth. And this one kind of sounds something like this. pitch, just a little different volume. And here's the yips and howls with this one. Again, it's a lot of practice, but that is LXP Fire. We call this the shorter range call. It's a lighter read, a little lighter sound. Doesn't have quite the volume the LXP Smoke does, but it'll really do the job up in close. I mean, if you get them coming with this and they're kind of held up, they don't really want to come much closer, they're just out of rifle range, or they're behind a bush, you can't get a shot on them, you might want to use this. You can do mouse squeaks with this too, so something like this. Just use the very tip. That's pretty effective with coyotes too. They really like that. It's like a squirrel squeak, mouse squeak, but there it is. That's it just takes a lot of practice, and get yourself an LXP Fire and an LXP Smoke. You won't regret it. Really effective coyote calls. We've had a lot of good reviews. This duo is really deadly in the field. Good luck on your next hunt, and God bless.